Cool. Right, hello Connor, Phil here obviously. Just thought I'd shoot you a quick video. That's me there obviously, on the old e-pad. Just to let you know how I'm getting on with the progress of the Raspberry Pi. The good news is, I've got it working. Didn't take too long, but no, it was fairly easy. And then I thought I wouldn't see you over the weekend most likely, so I thought I'd do this quick video. Yeah, so got it set up down here as you can see, just about. Here we are, with all the stuff which you gave me, the HDMI cable, and then I plugged in my own Ethernet cable. Keyboard is attached to it there. Nothing too exciting, but it was necessary to get it working. And then, also, here we go. So I'll show you on the screen basically. So there we go. It's all set up, and it looks kind of about the same as it does on my PC, just maybe a touch slower running. I've sort of given you a variety of skins, put on the ones that I think look best and also run the best. But I'll fire up the remote on the Android phone and get going and show you what's about. So this is basic remote, you know, and if you hit that, you've got obviously your remote control. And I will just tap through now, and you can see what's going on. It says up the top there, it's found a new remote, so that's all good. Yeah, the performance in the main menu is really good. It's really pretty much, it's not a very difficult task, but this is actually quite a nice looking skin, so I'm surprised it runs as well as it does. Pleasantly surprised, and I think you will be too. So here we go, videos. Going from section to section, like from the main menu to, oh hello. Okay, we've got a little bit of crash going on here. Not really sure why that's happened, because I've been using this consistently for about the last day, and it's never done that. Okay, technical hitches, bear with me. You might want to skip forward through this bit. It usually takes about 30 seconds to boot up from cold. You get a variety of all these sort of fancy logos and whatnot. It's actually quite user friendly in a way. If it crashes, it will tell you that it's crashed the last time, a bit like kind of Windows does when it starts up again, and it will tell you hints. It'll give you a tip, like it'll give you a link to a website and say, you know, if it crashes too many times, come to this site for support and stuff. So it's really, I shouldn't think you'll have any, you know, major problems with it. I mean, that one just there was, I've never had that. So I shouldn't think you'll encounter that too many times. So yep, this is the weather page. I think the bandwidth is a bit low on the internet at the moment, so there's no kind of pictures showing up. It's not really a problem with the performance of it, it's just the internet being shit. And so I'll just jab through again, and I'll show you some stuff. I'll put on a bunch of backgrounds for you. You know, you can take them or choose them, take them off or change them if you want. That's fine. Just sort of put them on there to make it a little bit nice. Apps is not really anything interesting. It's just really sort of system-based stuff that's sort of necessary for it to run. But I'll give you an example of the video library. So you've given me an 8GB memory card, and that's really got basically very little on it apart from the install of the RaspBMC. So what I've done is I've set it up to browse the media library which I've got on my PC over the network. So there you go, I've added a link there, media PC, and I'll just show you sort of really how that looks. So this is the video section, so really we want to be looking at, you know, films or TV shows. So I'll give you a quick scan. This is the recently added movies, sort of lists the last 20 or 30 films which you've put on. Okay, let's adjust the brightness on the screen a bit so you can see it a bit better. Alright, so there's a bit better contrast for you. Hang on. Bring it up a bit. Okay. It's about as good as it's going to get, I think. Yeah, anyway, I'll give you a shot of how it looks. Oops. So if I paste through left and right, obviously, there you go. So it takes, I have to say, because it's quite a slow piece of hardware, isn't it? Quite slow indeed. So it takes a while to basically cache in all the pictures and all that, the backgrounds and the artwork. It would take even longer to actually sort of scan your own library. So you might want to just avoid using the library entirely. You might just want to bung your USB drive in and, you know, watch them without all this fancy pantsy kind of graphics and stuff. But it does make it look a whole lot nicer, I think you'll agree. And it's kind of one of the benefits of using this system. So I'll kick a film off, maybe start with Iron Man 3. So this is running the Ethernet connection, so no Wi-Fi, so I'd recommend that for your sort of best setup really, but it might be difficult in your house. Haven't tried Wi-Fi yet on it, so I can't really comment, but if you have any problems with this, you know, I'll give you a hand.
A famous man once said, "We..."
Just move it through a bit so you can sort of see how it runs. You know, this is a really decent remote actually, because it has all the controls you need. You can use your up and down for volume. If I switch that, you should see some effect on the screen. There we go. Fucking bandwidth on the internet, LAN at the moment is really bad. Keeps skipping. I'm just going to skip it in a bit more so you can hopefully see some video. There we go.
No, look, I'm not trying to be a dick. Taylor.
Do you mind signing my drawing?
If Richard doesn't mind.
So there we go. That's your video for you. Just drop out of that and chill my arm a minute because it's getting a bit tired. Okay, back to the main menu. I will skip out that. And the same really goes for music. You know, you kind of know what to expect there. It's going to work hopefully without a hitch. Again, go through the library. You can add your own stuff off your hard drive when you plug it in, but I'll show you how to do that. And we go to the recently played. Pick some fancy, I don't know, any old shit. Maybe go some picture record, why not? Hit that. Any moment now. There we go. Well, this track had to be quiet at the start, didn't it? Hopefully you can hear it. I'll turn up a bit. And I'm trying to configure it for you so that when you play music, it immediately goes to this sort of full screen visualization, which I think is really cool. But at the moment, you have to trigger it yourself by pressing full screen on the menu. Yeah, it's really cool. The artwork should come up soon enough. Other than that, it gives you these massive letters saying, you know, artist name there, Jericho, and the track name coming in. You can do all the classics like turn it up and down, skip forward and back and all that. But I'll show you something which you might like even more. So that was pretty cool, but if you want, you should be able to send a YouTube clip. Let's do this. This video is already taking long enough, so let's get this done quickly. Subscriptions. Any old thing. Let's pick something, I don't know, just anything really. And then what you want to do, I can't fucking do this. Alright, what you want to do is just hit your share button up the top. And you should see a link for play on RaspBMC. I'm going to use this one today. There's a technical reason for that, but I won't go into that. So I've just hit that, and with any luck, this is actually more of a testing situation here because I've never done this before on your Pi, so bear with me. It shouldn't take too long to come up on the screen, but if it has, and it is, then something's amiss. Anyway, we'll come back to that. Yeah. So you've got something called sharing, you know, air sharing or whatever on your phone. This is a cool app called Bubble UPnP. It doesn't sound very cool, but it's really decent. So what it do is you pick a renderer, which you can choose to be your RaspBMC, anything that plays your stuff basically, and then your local media server. I'm going to pick that as the phone. Yep. And then, yeah, busy in a minute. And then all you do is find a piece of music. Something like that. Hit play. And there we go. Playing on the TV. If I come back to the remote, then I can hit the full screen button. And here we go. Back up with the full screen. Simple, simple. Just turn that down a bit. Can take a little while to draw in the graphics. There you go. There should be some artwork coming up soon. But again, that's sort of dependent on the speed of the Pi, really. Okay, that's about it, and I will hopefully catch up with you soon, dude. If it's too long, let me know. But hopefully it's been of some use, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.